Fans, I would ask that you direct your attention to the center aisle of Memorial Field Grandstand and join me as we welcome captains number 52, Connor O'Donnell, number 54, Alex Mullen, number 57, Steven Wojciechowski, and number 87, Connor Pease, and the rest of our
You're not live. You're not live.
Memorial Field for tonight's game.
Whenever you're ready.
The Green Wave coaching staff is led by, in his 50th year, head coach, Jim Kelleher. The offensive coordinator is Ed Riley. Defensive coordinator is Jim Daly. The assistant coaches are Scott Piper, Dave Lyons, Mike Cronin, Jason Brown, Bella Kabongo, Tom Shepard, Keith Baxton, and Kalanji Kabongo. The athletic director is Peter Serino. The superintendent is Peter Schaefer. The high school principal is Jonathan Bourne. The cheerleader coach is Kristen Couture, and the athletic trainer is Alicia Reed. The camera crew for tonight's game are Kevin Tachi and Ian Deming, with David Bowen as the eye in the sky. Broadcasting tonight's game on local cable access are the Abington alumni dynamic duo of Sean Riley, class of 82. And showing up late will be Kevin Whalen, class of 1979. The chain gang for tonight's game across the field are Bob Van Luling, Adam Nash, Steve McGuire, and Dan Reardon. The PA spotter for tonight's game is Bo Ryan, and the referee for tonight's game is Greg Kamara.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abington Greenway football for the start of the 2023 playoff season here at Abington's Memorial Field. Tonight, the Abington Green Wave, ranked number 2 in Division 6, are taking on a tough Stoneham Spartans team, ranked number 15. My name is Sean Riley, and with me tonight at the start of the game is none other than Dana Maxwell, former football player himself for a team in town which shall not be named, but now a proud Abington parent of one of the players out there. Dana, perfect night for football out here. It's not windy, it's not rainy, it's chilly, it's about 40 degrees. But these guys are really pumped up for a big game. It's going to be a good game against these guys.
Yeah, I think the weather, once you get hit a couple times, it doesn't matter.
So true, so true. And we got the captains going out there for the Spartans and for the Green Wave. Spartans coming into this with a 4-4 record, but don't let that fool you because they play in the Middlesex League, a very tough league, where they started their season 0-4 and then have since been on an 4-0 run. And most of their opponents are in upper divisions. They've played their roster. They featured games against a D6 team, a D2, D5, Division 4, Division 5, Division 5, Division 4, Division 4. So with the exception of one, everything was a higher division team. So they have played against some bigger and better teams. They have a 500 mark right now, so they're ready for the Green Wave. Question is the Green Wave ready for the Spartans?
Right. I mean, you never want to face a team that's on a streak.
Yeah. Abington right now is 6-2, coming off a tough loss against Middleborough, who had a big line of their own. You wonder if that loss to Middleborough, kind of getting that, that punch in the chin, might wake up the Green Wave and kind of get them a little gritty here for tonight, because they're going to need it. These guys, Spartans, like to run the ball. You'll see when they get out there on the offense, they line up a very tight formation, double wings. Their quarterback, what's his name, Tran, is very low to the ground and a lot of quick handoffs. So it's really a lot of misdirection and quick hitters. But they can go around the end, they can throw the ball when they need to, and the Green Wave defense has to answer the bell.
Absolutely. I think one of the things we've struggled with is the power running up the middle this year. So if they are able to, maintain that running game that they've shown all season, we could be in for a fight.
So we're going to pause for a moment for playing of our national anthem from the Abington High School Marching Band.
Under the direction of Mr. Tim Leonelli. Fans, in the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act in a responsible and courteous manner. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and unwelcome. Profanity, ethnic, racial, or sexist comments or intimidating actions directed
Because, as you know, they can mix it up, and we like to obviously want to mix it up. Green Wave, I think some of the keys for the Green Wave is with the pretty good-sized defensive line. In my cursory review of some film for Stoneham, I thought that their offensive line was stronger than the defensive line. I think if our backs can get through or get around the end, we could do some offensive damage. I'm looking to Abington really mix up and maybe try to take advantage of some speed around the corners. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think we're going to be facing an offense today that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
So it'll be a little tricky, and I believe Stoneham's probably in the same situation where they're going to see a really well-run wing T offense that they probably don't get to see all that often.
And one thing that's going to be huge here, especially if both teams will have a majority of the game on the ground, means the clock is going to run, which means each possession, much like last week, is going to be very important. And if you fall behind by more than 2 touchdowns, you're in trouble there because you don't have a lot of time left in the game and a lot of possessions left in the game to catch up. So it'll be important for Abington to get on the board in their first possession, and it'd be nice if we can stop the Spartan offense here as they will be receiving the opening kickoff. And Michael Riley will be kicking the left-footed kicker for the Green Wave. Going left to right across your television screen. Abington wearing their home green and green, and the Spartans wearing their away whites. It's a squib kick going to be bounced and dropped right at the 42. The receiving back just dropped to the ground smartly. But pretty good field position for the Spartans to start off here at their own 43.
It'll be nice to see what kind of changes we've made on the defensive end, knowing they like to play tight end to tight end, you know.
That's right. So they come out here with will be Matt Tran as the captain and quarterback, number 8. You're going to see a lot of number 2, Sean Kilty, number 22, Tyler Baker. You'll see 28, Gil Martin. And you notice they're very, very tight lineup, looking for the quick handoff. And there it goes to Kilty around the right side. A little toss. He spins, still on his feet, and he still breaks away over midfield. Kilty doing some good running and still spinning down to about the 41-yard line. So they had him early, but he spun away, as any good running back will do. They mark him at the 40-yard line for a good pickup there of about 17.
He broke some good tackles there.
That's where Abington's going to have to get that initial contact has to be, a solid wrap tackle and maybe, gang tackles whenever possible. We'll be 1st and 10 now at the Green Wave 40-yard line here in the opening drive of this Division 6 Sweet 16 playoff game. Similar lineup right there in front of you with Gil Martin in motion to give it to Kilter on the right side. A little toss. He just goes in behind his running backs down to about the 32 for a pickup of 8. This is all what they're all about, just trying to keep it in between the tackles. And they'll have each tailback either leading the run or coming around with the handoff. They also do a little inside reverse where they'll toss it to one tailback going in one direction who will then hand it off to the other tailback in the reverse direction.
Yeah, both those plays so far, they weren't really handoffs. He kind of pitches it almost.
He does.
Yeah.
And if there's a way for Abington to penetrate and kind of interrupt that exchange, could create a turnover. Let's see what they do here with 2nd down. Give it a little dive right up the middle for number 22 and gets down to the 25, be enough for the 1st down. 22 was Ty Baker. He's the other captain of the Spartans. So Spartans moving the ball well here in their opening possession. They tend not to kick the extra point. They like to go for 2 most of the time, and I've been told that they don't like to punt if they don't have to, kind of a la Bill Belichick. Well,
you got to break out the ratio sheet to see what play you should actually call.
All right, Kilty's on the left side. Gil Martin on the right side. Behind the quarterback is Bruno. They give it to Gil Martin, cuts it back in the middle and dives forward. Maybe picks up 2 or 3 at best. Wave did a good job of plugging up some of the holes there. There's going to be a lot of bodies on the ground tonight. Because one of the coaches from the Green Wave was saying to his defensive lineman, he said, if you get beat up and you're on the ground and the guy in front of you is on the ground, you're doing your job.
Right.
Your job is to take that lineman out of the play.
That's it.
So the linebackers can come up and make the tackle.
Right. It's one of those unsung hero type positions
That's
that
right.
The defense has to be willing to do, to sacrifice themselves and take out the blocker.
2nd and 8 with the same lineup. Bruno in the backfield behind Tran. Tran very low to the ground, getting the snap. Going to pitch to Gilmartin, come around the near side. Gilmartin cuts it inside. Gilmartin on his feet inside the 15, gets it down to about the 11. That'll be enough for the first. And they'll move the stakes, coming down to the 9-minute mark here in the first quarter. Sean Riley and Dana Maxwell bringing you the Greenway football action right now. Kevin Whale is scheduled to join us later.
Yeah, we'll see if I give him the spot back. Not sure yet.
So 1st and 10, they mark it at the 12. Drive started at the 43-yard line. Kilty on the left side, Bruno again in the backfield, and Gilmartin on the right side wing. Tran pitches, Gilmartin trying to get up the middle, steps over a few bodies and pushes down inside the 5. Nice bit of running there, but Gilmartin, it wasn't a lot to show.
Yeah. I feel like on pretty much every running play so far, they've done a cutback.
Yep.
You know, they've showed like they're going right or left to get through the line a little bit, and they immediately cut back and get another, 5-10 yards.
Which is what every good coach will tell the running back. You get the linebackers moving your way and you cut against the grain.
Yeah.
It's harder for them to stop and react to you after you've already made the cut.
Sure, now it's all arm tackles from there. You
That's
can't
right.
get your body in position. So
2nd and 1 at the 3 now. Again, the exact same lineup. Kilty on the left wing, Gilmartin right wing, Bruno in the backfield. Chan will take it on his own if he wants. He gives it to Kilty, though. Kilty over the right guard. He will be short.
good stop.
See if he makes enough for the first, though. It looks like, well, let's see when they mark it. I think he's inside the 2 and should be 1st and goal. I'm waiting for, well, they're going to measure it, it looks. Yep. They're going to bring in the boys holding the orange stakes. Mr. Van Luling, Mr. Nash.
Yeah, they're very slow getting out there. If you can see,
certainly are.
they're definitely old.
Well, call it like we see it, right?
I just, we got to give honest feedback too.
And they're going to stretch it out, see if it's enough for a first. It will be 1st and goal, and it will be 1st and goal from just inside the 2-yard line. So Greenway will set up their goal line defense here as the Spartans try to keep the ball moving northbound on Memorial Field. Head coach for Stoneham is Bob Almeida. He's in his 12th year here as the head coach at Stoneham. He's been coaching for 40 years.
3rd down and 1 for the Spartans.
They sent a man out wide to the far side.
Check that. 1st and goal for the Spartans.
And again, Kilty, Bruno, and Gilmartin lined up. They give to right up the middle to Bruno. Bruno trying to push forward. They don't give him the signal for the touchdown. That Green Wave stop him there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Look like a tush push there, huh?
Yeah. See if they, what the Spartans call here, if they try to go again between the tackles or perhaps for the first time try to go around the end.
2nd down and goal.
7 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah,
Again.
exactly. That's my concern is we're going to get sucked in because they're doing so well.
Tran keeps it, stood up, trying to push. It's a scrum, and he finally gets pushed over. Took about 3 minutes to get it done, but he does get it done from 1 yard out. So the captain and quarterback, Tran, will get credit for the touchdown. And we'll see what they do for the point after. As I said, they usually don't kick the point after. They usually try to go for the 2. Touchdown score with 6:48 left to go. A 57-yard drive and a pretty well orchestrated drive for the Spartans. Again, exact same lineup. You're going to hear me say that a lot today. Tran, Kilty in motion, gets the pitch, trying to get around the far side. Kilty puts it in, gets it stopped. Nice job.
Very nice hit.
A.J. Nash got him with the tackle and a couple of help there from some of his teammates. Looked like Aiden McClellan was over there helping out. So that's could be a big stop. I think you're going to see both teams going for 2 a lot today.
We can start stretching that out. If they start going outside, which I don't know why they would if they're beating us up front, right? But that's one of the things that we do really well is stretching plays out to the sidelines.
Yeah, I think we get some pretty good speed in the linebacker crew and the cornerbacks. which I agree with you. If we can kind of start clogging up that inside and make them start trying to run around,
we'll be successful. Right?
That's right. I'm really curious to see what Abington chooses to do. They're going to send one man back, which is Naz Paulding, standing back at his own 6-yard line. Pretty good kicker for the Spartans. And it should be Christian Paolini, number 1. Likes to, usually just watching some of the films that I saw, he likes to kick it down about the 10-yard line when he kicks it long. They also have like any other team, he can kick the square below the line drive.
Let's see how Naz responds to a tough week last week and get, just Middleborough being such a big, strong Division IV powerhouse.
All right, here we go. Paolini to kick. Just a squib kick and a roll down and be picked up right at the 35-yard line. And Simonetti's going to get taken down. Good tackle, but a good job by Simonetti grabbing that ball. And we'll see where they mock him down as he got thrown backwards, and they usually give him forward progress. So where are they going to mark it? At the 32?
Simonetti on the carry on the return to the Green Wave.
So out come the Green Wave in their offense.
Tommy Ciula. First and 10 Green Wave.
At the 32-yard line.
First and 10 Green Wave on their own 33-yard line.
Riley's going to be in a shotgun formation with 2 wideouts to each side here to start the game. Now they shift. Riley goes under center. A.J. Nash in the backfield with Solomini, gets it to the left side. Solomini gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Not much doing there. He's going to be stood up and maybe a loss of 1. They're saying he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up second down. Good surge by the boys in white on the right side of the defense.
It's a different look for Abington there.
They were running right at their big man, number 74, which is Mason Morris. He's listed at 6'3", 275. Maxwell lines up wide to the near side of the field. Connor Pease in the backfield. Riley's got Nash standing to his right. Got 3 receivers on the left side. Riley's going to run it himself. Riley trying to get on the right side. A lot of white shirts and not many green shirts. He has nowhere to go. Only a pickup of 1. Somewhat surprising to see how many free white bodies are out there.
Yeah, it didn't seem like a broken play. It seemed like that's what they were going to do, but yet there was not a lot of blockers out there.
So now it brings up 3rd and 9. You would think perhaps a passing down. We'll see if the Spartans try to blitz or hang back in coverage. 2 wideouts to each side for Riley in the shotgun. He's going to block him back with him. Riley rolling to his left. Got some time, throwing down across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete at the 50-yard line. Intended receiver was, looks like number 2, Ryan Salamini. Say that twice. So Green Wave, unfortunately, go 3 and out. And we'll have to punt here with the line of scrimmage at their own 33. And they'll send 2 men back for the Spartans. We got Gil Martin back and Tran standing at about the 35-yard line. Nash to kick. Good snap. Nash, left foot kick, gets an end over and kick on a bounce at the 40. Keep rolling. It's going to be a Green Wave roll inside the 30-yard line. There'll be no return on this as they mark it down at about the 28-yard line. So Abington defense now got to answer the bell here. They gave up 6 in the first drive.
It's an early test right here to see that you can rally and stop them.
That's right. So with 5:12 on the clock, the Spartan offense comes back on the field, as does the Green Wave D. It's a Thursday night game here to start off the playoffs. Most of the games being played tomorrow night, Friday night.
First and 10 Spartans on their own 28-yard line.
Fox 25 is here covering the game, as is some of the newspapers. And again, they come out in a very familiar formation. Tran under center, puts Kilty in motion. Tran keeps it, though, goes upfield. Tran with a blocker, and he's going to be tackled down from behind. Looked like that was Solomini on the tackle, I believe. Up to the 45.
Everything, up the middle.
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're going to keep going that way. And it'll be 1st and 10 now at the 44. Matt Tran gets the play selection from the sidelines. Bruno in the backfield behind him. Gamat in the far side wing. They give to Gamat. It's the inside reverse. Kilty dives forward to about the 50. That's that play where they pitch it to one wing coming at you, and then they hand it to the other wing going away from you.
Tackle by 6.
Which that's a pretty difficult play to execute. But if you can get any sort of penetration, you can interrupt that and potentially cause a fumble. So. Ball at the 49. 2nd and 5. Right in front of you. Tran calling the cadence. They put Kilty in motion, looking to throw. He throws out in the flat, looking at Kilty, and gets the first down at the 45-yard line. Sorry, the receiver was 21, which is Bruno coming out of the backfield.
Good tackle by, I think that was Nash.
A.J. Nash on the tackle. But enough of the first, so they move it to the 45 of the Green Wave. First pass of the game for the Spartans. And a fresh set of downs. Again, 21 and 28 in the backfield. Gilmartin in motion. He's going to keep it. The quarterback stutter steps and taken down by Duggan at the 40. Pick up a 5 on the play. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first.
You can definitely see that we're getting frozen. You know, you're waiting to find the ball.
Yep.
And there's so many different fakes that you kind of, you're instead of read and react, you're kind of a step behind.
And you get tempted to perhaps like blitz, shoot the gap, try to interrupt the play early, and then, you got to worry that Stoneham could be waiting for that, right, and then try to throw over the top. But again, they line up with that tight formation. Everyone in the box. Tran gives a quick hitter up the middle.
That's good.
Number 22. And then there's a gang tackle by the Green Wave.
He's close.
Baker with the carry. He'll be short of the first. Bring up a 3rd down at the 36. Yeah, look, someone had their hand on the ball there as it was the first contact. And Baker had to kind of turn around and put a second arm on the ball.
Yeah.
But he was able to get another 2 yards on it.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if we can get some type of turnover with these little mini pitches that they do.
Right.
They're obviously pretty good at it. They haven't turned it over yet.
3rd down and 1 for the Spartans.
3rd and 1. Tran on the center gives to Kilty right side. Oh, he trips, but I think he's got the ball's in the ground.
Oh, come on.
They're saying he's down, but where is the ball? Did it get beyond the first
Greenway
down?
ball?
Nope. Guy on the far side saying the ball was down, and I think it's going to be enough for a first, unfortunately, for a double whammy. And they are. It's going to be. Here's the replay. The ball down. Couldn't really see it from where we were. He's on the other side of the pile. Kilty put the ball on the ground, but luckily for the Spartans, they retained possession. 1st and 10 at the 35. Getting reports that the live signal is frozen at home. I don't know if it's going to break itself up or what. 1st and 10. Coming the other way. Oh, ball's on the ground. Ball's loose.
We got it.
Green Wave got it. You called it, Dana Maxwell.
There it is.
At the 38-yard line, the first turnover of the game with that little pitch inside.
Yep. I mean, it's a dangerous play. I understand why you pitch it in front of a QB because that counts as a pass.
Right.
So if they were to drop it, it would be an incomplete pass. But
Here's the replay.
Yeah.
Just never got a handle on it. And Abington with the recovery. Is that McSherry? It was Jake McSherry.
You see, a lot of colleges run that same kind of play, but again, they pitch it in front of them so that way it's an incomplete pass.
1:43 on the clock. Abington at their own 38 now, going left to right. Riley under center. Puts a man in motion. They give. Coming right at you. Near side. Nice cut up the middle.
Get going.
Ooh, almost broke that one. That was Simonetti. Oh,
Yep.
The ball's on the ground, but that.
You got 10.
He was down on that one.
That's a first.
Up to the 49-yard line. So a nice start there for the Green Wave.
This could be a nice response here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 1:20 on the clock here in the first quarter. Green Wave trails 6-0. Salamini and AJ in the backfield. They give to AJ. AJ on the right side. AJ punches outside. Gets hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage, but he picks up 2 on the play. Be 2nd and 8.
A.J. Nash on the carry for the Green Wave, brought down by the Spartans. Number 6, Ivan Kerrigan. Brings up a 2nd down and 8.
Pitcher's back working.
Yeah.
All right. Maxwell goes out wide to the far side wearing number 10 on his jersey. 2 men in the backfield. They give left side, that's Naz. Naz, though, runs into the corner in the end at the 50. It might be a loss of 1. They just couldn't seal the end over there, and he had nowhere to go.
Yep.
Bring up 3rd down. Might be the last play of the first quarter here as we're down at 24 seconds and rolling. Big possession here for Abington, Dana. They got to move this ball downfield, kind of answer it, and make sure the signal is sent to there's 2 teams out there.
No question. I think what we may have 2 first downs at this point. I don't know. Yeah, not many. So we're not really consistently moving the ball yet. So this will be nice, even if we come away with.
They didn't get the play off as the clock rolled down.
At the end of the first quarter.
Referee Camara announces it's the end of the first quarter with a 6-0 Stoneham lead. Tonight's coverage of Stoneham Spartans versus Abington Green Wave is being brought to you by Abington Community Access and Media, Inc. Playback of this game and any Green Wave sports coverage can be found on the town's education channel, which is Comcast Channel 14 or Verizon Channel 26. For more information and a schedule of all games and channels and live stream, please be sure to visit abingtoncam.tv/education. Want to welcome and thank all of you who are watching the live stream right now. And hopefully Green Wave can continue along the playoffs. Win or lose, they got another game next week. It's whether you go in the winning bracket or the losing bracket. And, of course, I want to remind you that Thanksgiving will be played at Whitman Hanson this year, 10 o'clock on Thanksgiving morning. It'll be Jim Kelleher's 50th and final as the head coach of Abington Green Wave football. I want to apologize for the early technical difficulties, but our crack technical staff reset the Wi-Fi in the live stream, and you should all be watching some glorious video right now, and I'm assuming most of you have turned down the audio by now, not listening to me and Dana. So here comes Abington now, moving right to left across the television screen just over midfield with a 3rd and 9 situation. Shotgun for Riley. It puts Simonetti in motion to the right side. Riley rolls to the right. He's got some time, thinks about it, now turns it upfield. Good decision. Riley's going to get the first. That was a nice decision there.
Excellent.
All the way up to the 40-yard line, picks the first. That was well executed.
Yeah.
They just took the defense with them, and Riley had the option. If they don't go with the receivers, he's going to throw it, and if they go that far deep, he's going to run it.
Yeah.
He's got the speed to do it.
Yeah, well, you're right there. You're just looking for a first down. You don't care about getting long yardage.
Here's the replay. See him rolling, got plenty of time, no white shirts near him at all, and knocked out at the 40.
He has a good knack for reading that around the end to know whether he should go for the first or throw it,
1st and 10 at the 40. Riley under center now. 2 men in the backfield. Simonetti in motion. Handoff, it goes to Solomini. Solomini left side, hits number 22. Good tackle there by Ty Baker, the captain. I want to thank all of my friends who are watching the live stream and giving me updates on the quality of the live stream, all like 10 of you. You know who you are. Dinging my phone while I'm trying to do a game here. But I appreciate it. We got people down the Cape watching us, Dana, right now. We got people down in Connecticut. We got possibly one of my buddies over in Japan watching this game. 2nd and 9. Maxwell out wide to the near side. Single coverage. Riley to throw. He's looking Maxwell's way. No, he goes down underneath. Nice pass play.
A.J. Nash.
Nash gets it down inside
buddy.
the 25. Still on his feet inside the 20-yard line. Beautiful. A nice play. Maxwell just kind of cleared the area of going down deep, and Nash came right across, and it was just a perfect throw right in stride to the big fullback, A.J. Nash. Here's a great replay coming from Abington Cam. Watch Nash going to come out of the backfield in the white arms, the white jersey. Gets that on in stride, and you watch. You think he's going to step out here, and then he just keeps on going and steps out inside the 20. So now we have 1st and 10 with the ball at the 18-yard line. They man in motion. They go underneath. Simonetti gets in about 2 or 3 on the play.
They're penetrating over the center quite a bit.
Oh, man. I knew this would happen. All right. Shout out to my friends in Ohio, my friends in New Jersey.
Second down and 8. for the Green
Cincinnati,
Wave.
Ohio. You know, it's a happening place. Except for their brand of football. All right, second down. Again, Maxwell out wide to the far side. They got a slot now with Solomini on the right side. Riley is in shotgun formation, 2nd and 8. Rowland to his right. Goes a quick button hook to Maxwell. Maxwell at the 10, still on his feet, down to the 6-yard line, moving the stakes for the Green Wave. That's your boy.
That's him.
First and goal for Abington with 10:01 on the clock here in the second quarter.
I like the spreading out their defense because they are pretty strong up front, it appears. They're able to make penetration over the center, over the guards, and that can, wreak havoc. So you're making those linebackers think.
Hey, and the pass blocking has been pretty good for Riley. He's had some time to throw. And he's a danger when he rolls out, too.
For sure.
Again, Maxwell now out to the left side, out wide. Riley directing traffic in the backfield. He puts the eye backfield. Simonetti's going to get it, and a flag thrown.
Flag on the field.
I heard the whistles. I didn't see the flag, but
Offense.
motion by the Green Wave. Can't have that 5-yard penalty. So they move him back to the 11. 9:29 on the clock. Michael Riley gets the play selection from his father, Ed Riley. And we'll see what they pull out of the bag. Tricks here from first and goal at the 11. Simonetti and AJ in the backfield. Solomini, the right side wing. Looking to throw.
Going to the corner.
Riley's now going to step up. Now he throws it back.
Now he gets it. Who's got it?
AJ.
There we go.
AJ Nash for an 11-yard touchdown pass for the Green Wave. Great patience there by Riley and a great job by the receivers. Just keep moving and get open. And the Green Wave are on the board with 9:02 to go here in the second quarter.
Great response. That's getting them right back into the game in their heads.
Here's the replay. Riley looking now. Looks like he's going to run right now. Brings up the defense, and then Nash just going to the sideline, and Riley hits him with a nice diving catch there by A.J. Nash, the senior running back.
Great play by Michael. He brought up probably 3 defensive backs were coming to make the tackle on him, and he tossed it out.
Duggan puts it down. Riley puts it up.
All right.
Greenway.
Oh,
they say it's wide.
Okay.
That looked. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what side it went on.
Yeah. Well, they put the points on the board anyway, so we'll keep them.
Yeah, the Abington fans are saying, what? It looked like it was good from here, but the guys underneath have a much better view.
It's usually how I call and score a basketball game and give myself a couple points every time I can.
I've heard that.
Yep.
But a nice drive there by the Green Wave, 62-yard drive. And, that threat of Riley running there was set up by his earlier run on the far side of the field, so the linebackers had to respect it. And, again, nice job. So corner Pease, Maxwell, AJ, all out there still running their routes. And when they see the quarterback running, they react to that and just kind of keep looking at him with hands in the air.
Sure. Trying to stay open, come back to the QB, make a block if they need to.
So we'll kick off now, right to left. The deep men, they mix it up with Gil Martin on the far side and Logan Tran, the younger brother, back deep at the 10. Here comes Riley's kick, the lefty. High end over end kick on a bounce at the 14.
That's going.
Roll inside the 10. Tran picks it up at the 8. Tran on his feet, gets hit at the 15 and taken down at the 16. Good coverage there. So the Spartan offense will come back on the field with 8:56 to go on the clock. All right. Yes, viewers at home, you didn't hear the touchdown man of Muskegon on that one. All the excitement.
My goodness, I forgot.
And, Kevin will be here, we promise.
He'll do a delayed one.
All right, 1st and 10 now for the Spartans. The ball marked at their own 16-yard line. Tran in the center. Again, that little quick pitch to Kilty. Kilty is a really quick, slithering running back there. He's got some breakaway speed and just kind of takes his time. All their running backs do a nice job being patient, looking for the hole.
Sure.
And making that quick step to get another 2 or 3 or 4 yards.
You almost can't see him behind the 3 blockers that they have out front. And their blockers they're 3 and 4 yards down the field before, we're able to shed them. So,
yeah, unlike other teams where you have a space between the linemen, these guys are literally foot to foot. Yeah. So there's no gap really to shoot between. You've got to just try to clog it up. 2nd down. They give it to Kilty again. Kilty trying to get on the near side, get some blockers. Taken down. He'll get the first, but a good job by the Green Wave. Again, good lateral pursuit.
Maybe as the game goes on, we start to figure out the strategy to prevent that from happening.
You'd think like if it was a rainy, cold night, there'd be much more of an opportunity to fumble that ball with these little mini pitches they do in the backfield. We've already seen one fumble in the backfield, 1 fumble downfield. And we can hope for more, right? 1st and 10 at the 28. Tran and company out to the line of scrimmage. Again, the same tight formation. Bruno right behind Tran. Tran's going to keep it. He spins and keeps it. No, he ended it off. I'm sorry. Oh, ball! Ball's on the pile.
Come on. We got it.
I think so. Trying to see who comes out from the pile.
That's us.
Yes, AJ's having a big game already. Nash with a huge fumble recovery. Nice pop, set that ball up in the air. And bodies everywhere. Here's the replay. You can watch. You'll see the ball get it up in the air on top of the pile. There it goes.
Oh, who came in and made that hit?
I don't know. I want to see it again. I want to see that in slow motion.
He did. He launched in there, popped it right out. I think he hit the ball with his helmet.
There was a fumble on the field recovered by the Green Wave.
So Nash gets the fumble.
Green Wave on the Spartans 34-yard line.
Green Wave with an opportunity here. Looking to throw is Riley, rolling to his right. He pump fakes Maxwell. Now going deep. Going for Maxwell inside the 10.
He's got it. Get in.
Touchdown. Touchdown, man.
Let's go.
A 34-yard scoring strike to Maxwell. Riley pump faked it. They pulled the cheer pattern, put it up in the air, and Maxwell came down with it and took the remaining 10 yards into the end zone.
Beautiful play.
Here's the pump fake. Maxwell gets behind the secondary.
And then he outjumps him.
Outjumps the cornerback and then just strides into the end zone. Look, Ma, I'm in the easy. Big play there for the Green Wave. One play after the Spartans fumbled on their second play. What a well-thrown ball and a nice deke there by Maxwell.
That chair pattern seems to have worked a lot in the scrimmages and practices.
Kingston Maxwell gets the points for the Green Wave. Abington striking with 2 passes for touchdowns, which we don't see very often. Now they line up with a big spread formation here, going for the 2. Riley in the shotgun, AJ Nash to his left. Riley rolls left, thinks about it. Now
that's
he
a nice
throws it underneath.
There it is!
AJ Nash.
Take it.
Woo-hoo.
Wow.
Riley making it happen with a little shovel pass. Again, taunts the linebackers with a fake run and then just forearms it into the end zone.
Little Brett Favre.
Here's the replay coming up to you. Riley gets the low snap, fakes it to the left in the flat, then he's going to run with it and then just tosses it, backhands the pass, and Nash puts an extra 2 points on the game. Unbelievable. Great job by the Green Wave and a big turnaround there.
So, Sean, here's where the drawback comes to run the type of offense Stoneham does, is that you're not a team that can, not that we're up by too much, but you do start to think, okay, we got to score, and we got to score a few times to make this a game, is what Stoneham's got to be thinking.
Yeah, I think it's, if you're Stoneham right now, it's very important for them to score in this drive and kind of tie it up or get close. If the Green Wave can stop and get up by 2 touchdowns, anything more than 2 touchdowns is going to be very difficult to come back with teams taking time off the clock. Of course, the Green Wave scoring on 1 play doesn't take much time off the clock. But we'll take that. We'll take it any way we get it. Abington to kick off. Woo, baby. That really awakened the crowd and the press booth here. and the Maxwell family. High end-over-end kick again coming down right at the 20-yard line. Looks like Kilty. Kilty's going to be pushed out at the 34. No, that wasn't Kilty. That was number 6. That's Kerrigan.
Ivan Kerrigan.
Sean, do you know, is this the game of the week for Channel 25, or is it just...
Nope.
You're just here covering it?
Just it's the only game being played tonight, so they sent the camera crew out here, and hopefully there's not much else going on in the news, so we'll put a couple extra plays.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith's probably...
Yeah, that's right. Hey, there's a chance your son gets on Channel 25 tonight.
There we go.
So they mark it at the 33-yard line. And we'll see if Stoneham sticks to what they do best, is running between the tackles, or if they try to mix it up early. I would suspect they'll stick to what they do best. They're a very disciplined team. Mm-hmm. Tran under center. Kilty in motion, and they use the hard count and see if they call that on Abington. Again, very disciplined team.
I am surprised. It seemed like he never hiked the ball. We got back on our side, so where's the penalty?
If you go over the line of scrimmage, you don't even have to hit them. They just throw the flag.
They just throw the flag,
yep.
Even if the offense doesn't move.
Yep.
Really?
All the better if the offense doesn't move.
Yeah. If the offense moves in response to someone coming into the neutral zone, then it's obviously...
It's still, if the defense gets in there first, it's encroachment.
Gotcha. Interesting.
So 1st and 5 now. Looking to throw is Chan. He's trying to go over the top.
Deep.
Coming down to number 9. He completes at the 34-yard line and then knocked down by Riley. A well-thrown ball by Tran going to his big receiver, the tight end number 9. That's Wyatt Romanowski.
Yep.
And that's what we were wondering, if they would kind of get out of their mold. And Romanowski was uncovered coming down that sideline.
I was going to say, he was probably about 20 yards down the field and not a soul around him.
Here's the replay. You can see him, he just kind of stutter steps. He fakes the block and then breaks free down the field. And a good job by Riley breaking off the deep man in the middle.
It was a blown coverage. He had 3 Abington guys 10 yards behind him trying to recover.
First and 10 at the 31. They pitch to Gilmartin. Gilmartin up the middle. Ball again! Ball's on the ground. And it is after the ball. The third recovered fumble for the Green Wave. Woo-hoo! Wow, things are going Abington's way right now.
Yikes. Stoneham shooting themselves in the foot 3 times.
It is tough. Here's the replay. Number 28 with the ball, gets underneath, gets popped. Just nice tackle once again. Just hitting him hard. Who's that? LaRosa was in there. And Duggan come out with that?
Duggan came out with it, but I'm not sure who caused it. I feel like it's a very similar situation as before. Someone comes in a little bit late as the guy's going down, puts his helmet on the ball, and pops it out.
So Abington with the ball at the 26-yard line. Wow. Couldn't ask for better fortune right now, but the Green Wave have to take advantage of it.
Sure.
And whistles with a timeout. Timeout again. Can we see a replay of that last fumble? I'm curious. 1st and 10 will be at the 26. Ian Deming and we got Dave, Matt, and Ian working on the crew for us tonight. Doing a heck of a job. If you want to be involved with Abington Cam and help us do these games, we'd love to have you. So let's watch that play again. See, cutting inside. And then the ball is loose, and it's on the ground. And who comes up with the ball? Well,
I think 45, number 45, I believe, was the one who had his arms around, and I think he ripped the ball.
Well, whoever it was in there, you know who it was, and we apologize for not knowing, but if it was Tikhonov, great. Duggan looks like he came out with the ball.
Yep.
And Abington being the recipient of 3 fumble recoveries here in the first half alone. And it looks like Coach Almeida is trying to just call timeout and calm his team down.
Regroup. Because take away the 3 turnovers, you don't know where the score is. And, they're definitely hurting themselves. But you know what? Causing fumbles is part of the game.
That's right.
That is part of the game. You know that once you got a guy and you're holding him up, the other defender's supposed to come up and try to rip the ball out.
That's exactly right. It's team game, right?
For sure. I know that our defensive coaches are talking to these kids about nose to the ball.
1st and 10 at the 26. Paulding and Nash in the backfield. Maxwell out wide to the far side. They give to Paulding. Paulding in the middle. Paulding dives forward. His 2 guys take him down and picks up about 4 yards. 2nd and 7 for the Green Wave. It is a 14-6 Green Wave lead with 2 touchdowns in the air. 11-yard pass to A.J. Nash at 9:02 of the, the second? And then we had the 34-yard pass to none other than Kingston Maxwell to get on the board for the second touchdown. And here come the Green Wave. Second down. Riley calling his cadence. Puts Simonetti in motion, gives to Nash up the middle. A.J. Nash puts the head down, still driving. Nash pushes it up over the 40-yard line,
Nice.
very close to the first.
Yep.
There's a big difference here. Nash just gave us, instead of having 3rd and 4, it's now 3rd and 1, which is huge, coming at the 5.5-minute mark of the second quarter. Dana, what position did you play when you were in high school football?
I was a tailback.
Any good?
I was decent, yeah.
You were good. I remember back in the day. What year did you graduate?
91.
From Brooklyn High School?
Oh, yeah.
All right, 3rd and 1. Riley keeps it. Oh, he breaks free, and Riley picks up about, 7 or 8 yards on that one. The quarterback, the junior. Move the stakes.
He's very crafty. Love watching him run.
It's great having the option. Watch this replay here. Riley just kind of surprises everyone, and he's in the secondary before the defensive linemen even know it.
Nice play.
1st and 10 now at the 44. Nash inseminating the backfield. And going to call timeout. Abington saw something they didn't like, so every play is important here in the playoffs. It'll be their first timeout. Each team has taken 1 timeout out of the 3 that they're allocated in the first half, so 4:42.
Fans, at this time, I would like to introduce the Abington High School football cheerleaders. They are Chloe Richardson, Ava Ryan, Avery
Kevin,
Faulkner,
can you hear me?
Marissa Ercolano,
I can't hear him.
Allison Magnuson,
I think this
Caitlin
microphone just went
McKernan,
up.
Catalina Chipman.
Kevin Whale just came in the booth, but no offense, Kevin. I don't want to screw up the mojo right now because this Maxwell guy standing next to me has helped us recover 3 fumbles thus far.
Lila Oppenheim, Sam Robbins,
Hey, Sean, how you doing
Lily
tonight?
Mullins,
Good to see you here, Kevin. Dana, you're on still, too.
Yeah, he's going to pretend he
Shay
didn't hear that.
Lehman, Mae Duquette,
But you do owe us a Mataskeen?
Matamuskegon,
Matamuskegon.
we had the 2 big touchdown plays. I don't know if you saw anything while you were walking over here, but we had a 11-yard touchdown. Kevin, this mic's really loud. The 11-yard touchdown to A.J. Nash, and then after a fumble recovery at the 34, Abington went up top with a chair pattern to Maxwell for another touchdown. So we've gone in the air twice for the touchdowns.
Nice
Stoneham,
nice 2-point conversion to
that's right, to
Nash.
AJ again. Stoneham started off the game just marching downfield, but now they've had 3 fumbles in a row. 1st and 10 for Abington at the 44. Give right side Simonetti. Simonetti follows Nash's block, and the right side of the offensive line pushes up about 4 or 5 yards to bring up 2nd down.
Now, who got the kickoff, Sean?
Say that again, Kev?
Who got the kickoff?
We kicked off to them to start the game, so we'll be getting the opening kickoff. So Abington would really like to score here before the end of the first half and then get the ball back to start the second. 2nd and about 5. Maxwell goes about as far right as you can go. 2 men in the backfield again for Riley, looking to throw. Riley turning, going down the middle
Going
of the field.
deep.
He's looking for Solomon.
He's got it.
Got him down to the 20-yard line.
Oh,
they're saying he bobbled it
Yeah.
on the way down.
The defender made a great play, knocked it out of his hands.
He
before
did.
went- Yep.
He did. Solomini did a nice job going up for it. Another well-thrown ball by Riley. Abington going for the jugular there with 4 minutes on the clock. You see the replay coming up. Riley sets and throws. Just feathers it down to Solomini, and it was punched out right as you
Punched
said,
out.
Maxwell.
Yep, just as he was bringing the ball into his belly.
Just as you're taught to do as a defensive back. Nice effort there by Solomini. 3rd and 6 for the Green Wave, right in front of you at the 48-yard line. Ooh, baby. Thursday Night Football, Memorial Field. Connor Pease are going to line up out wide to the near side with a slot back, and also Maxwell out wide with a slot on the far side. Shotgun for Riley. Looking to throw. The quick out to Pease. Pease gets the first down at the 45-yard line. They move the stakes. The clock will roll. As I said, he was down before he went out of bounds. Woo, baby. Abington or Abingdon, depending on who you are. Moving the ball. There's a replay. Pease just turns around right at the first down marker, gets it, the sure-handed tight end.
Isn't Abingdon in Virginia?
It is, and also in England, I believe.
Abington, Pennsylvania.
1st and 10 at the 44. The boys in green break their huddle, send Maxwell out wide to the far side. Riley's going to be in the shotgun. Simonetti out wide to the near side. Riley's going to give to AJ. AJ dives forward over left tackle, picks up about 3 or 4 in a cloud of dust. Abington lineman now firing off the ball, Dana. We were worried at the beginning of the game. You get the heebie-jeebies in the first kind of drive or whatever, but Abington getting his confidence now and pushing the boys in white back.
Yep.
Especially now, Sean, across the 45, you're definitely, in first 4-down territory. So you got plenty of time in the clock with a couple timeouts in your pocket, and you're here with a 2nd and 7. So the Green Wave looks in good shape to maybe punch it in before the half.
With the ball at the 41, it's a 2nd and 7 now. Abington talking about the play selection. Now they break it out. Salamini's the right side wing. Simonetti goes in motion. Shotgun, Riley rolls right. Riley looks to Maxwell. Now he's going
deep.
They're going to be picked off at the 28-yard line. Going to be the first turnover for Abington and then taken out of bounds. And it'll be now, what are they called? Stoneham's ball.
Right.
There's a replay coming up for you. I don't know if that was a broken route because Riley was thrown to a spot, it looks. Simonetti was kind of going to a flag.
It looked like he was going a flag route and just a little bit underthrown, or almost maybe for a second it looked like he was possibly trying to throw it away.
So 2:28 on the clock now. Ball at the 46. And Stoneham has an opportunity. They toss, trying to get on the right side. They dive forward and pick up about 3 on the play. Abington had an opportunity there to go up by 2 touchdowns before the halftime break.
Yeah, big break for Stoneham on that one.
Turnovers definitely, Sean, the thing that you really have to take care of. Got to take care of the ball, especially in these playoff games.
That's right, especially when both teams want to keep it on the ground and take time off the clock. We'll see where it takes us. 2nd down. Ball is just outside the 48-yard line. Tran under center. Guilty in motion, trying to throw. He's rolling. Got pressure from behind. Puts it up in the air. It's going to complete it to Bill Martin down at the 38-yard line. It'll be moving the stakes. The clock's going to roll though. They're going to set the stakes before the clock rolls. Here's a replay. Kevin Gilmartin is a. Oh, that's not right. It says he graduated. Oh, yeah, he's a senior. Sorry, Tran is a junior, the quarterback. Oh, they got that all mixed up on the roster. Tran is a senior, and a quick dive up the middle, a couple yards.
Is it a fumble in there, maybe? I don't know. A couple of people diving into the pile. Just might have been some little extra push in there. But picked up about 3.
Tikhonov coming out of the pile, as is like Johnson. They get right up in the line of scrimmage with 1:14 to go. 2nd down and 7. Tran's going to throw.
Pursuit.
Big pressure. They throw on the flat, though. Gilmartin with the ball.
Nice hit.
Johnson, nice pop.
Beautiful hit.
Woo. That was Riley with the hit.
He got the first, but paid for it.
Wow, that was a hard hit.
That's what happened with the Green Wave, bringing their outside linebacker from that side, blitzing, really left that whole area, that whole flat out to that left side of Stoneham's left side there, wide open.
Yep.
Yeah, Bruno snuck out of the fullback position.
So nice job of Riley coming off and taking off once again in pursuit there for the Green Wave.
Looks like Riley and LeBlanc on the tackle there. Some hard hitting out there by the boys in the green. With 1 minute exactly left to go here. Stoneham calls their 2nd timeout with a 1st and 10 situation at the Abington 27.
Anyone receiving the Letterman's jacket this evening, please line up along the rope.
Sean, you getting your Letterman's jacket tonight?
No, I'm still waiting for it. I haven't really qualified with my,
your hours,
varsity experience.
Or I thought it was your volunteer hours that you still had to do.
Wow. I'm getting word that this is the first game that Abington Cam has gone international tonight. We have friends in Tokyo watching the game.
Wow. God, what time is it over there? Is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow over there.
It is tomorrow. So
They
maybe,
already
maybe
know
you can
who
tell
won
us the
this
score.
game.
That's
Yeah.
Exactly. We have to go do the second half, right?
My college roommates out there watching. All right, 1st and 10. Tran under center, very low under center. They're going to pitch the right side.
Nice.
He gets hit at
Bring
the
him
line
down.
of scrimmage and now pushed back once again.
That's it, kid.
Ooh, that was Salamini with a great play. Hit him and then drove him back. They're going to hurry up to get up on the line of
Why are they
scrimmage.
giving him that spot? Come on.
Ball's at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, that is a very generous spot.
Jeez.
Tran gives right side to Kilty again. Get hit in the backfield
That's
by
it.
Pease.
Who's that?
Connor
Pease?
Pease.
There you go, big boy.
Big plays there by Salamini. Then Pease is just one man after another.
Under 30 seconds. Timeout. Last timeout.
Yeah, last time out there for Stoneham. It's going to be 3rd and long. Green Wave D answering the bell.
You know, Sean, that last time out, the second time out that Stoneham took, they actually would have had the clock stopped for the first down.
Yeah.
So it was almost, I thought, like a wasted timeout. What they should have done, I think, was try to, run a play in quick, and then because you're going to save yourself 10 seconds there. Here, obviously you only got 30 seconds left in the half, but you set yourself up with a 3rd and 9, and you're not going to be able to throw the ball to the middle of the field at this point.
You almost have to throw
run.
this down, right?
You do.
Because if you don't get the first down, you've got less than 30 seconds to run your second play to try to get the first down. Yeah. If they throw it, it'll stop the clock. But we'll see. I mean, again, Almeida's a really good coach over there on the far sideline. They could try a little, some sort of reverse, some trickery, but likely that they'll do something that heads to the sideline. So a running back could step out of bounds if need be.
Yeah, this offense is what Whitman Hanson used to run a lot.
Yeah.
Like, the very tight formation.
Kind of like Holliston runs. So, again, the ball marked at the 26. 3rd and a long 9 with 30 seconds on the clock. 14-6 Green Wave lead here in the first half of this Division 6 playoff game. Tran under center. Looking to throw. Rolling, looking downfield. Puts it in the air. He completes it for the first down inside the 10-yard line. Big play. Ball is loose, but he's already down. They're going to set up. They stop the clock to set the pins 23 seconds ago. Now they down it to stop the clock. So it'll be 2nd down as Tran just took a snap and downed it. Ooh, baby. Ball's marked at the 7-yard line with 22 seconds. Now, no timeouts left for Stoneham. So, again, they have a similar situation now. If they run it and don't get it in,
it's going to be difficult. A lot of time because 4 or 5 seconds will run off with the play, right?
Yeah. So does Abington blitz them to put pressure? Do they hold back either in a zone or man? I mean, it's tough. And then you're limited to how far the receivers can go downfield.
I anticipate them doing a fake up the middle and bouncing around the side. That way it gives them an option to run out of bounds if they want. I think they're going to do a running play.
All right, let's see what happens here. They got Kilty on the far side wing, Gamartin on the right side. Gamartin goes in motion. It's a keeper
right
by
the
the
middle.
Quarterback. Keeper
Bring him down.
is going to be stopped at about
Keep
the
pushing
2.
the pile.
I know, almost
14 seconds. There's no time. Come on.
Trying to get off the pile.
Yep, lay on the pile. Don't get up. That's going to be it.
Going to put it down to the 2. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. Did he just down it?
Yeah, they downed it. He downed it.
Did they
fourth
set?
down? Was it 4th down?
Didn't look like they set to me.
So it's 2 seconds to go. Yeah, no procedure call there. So here we go. They get one play from the second. Boy, this is like it's the 4th quarter right now.
I feel like the referees at times are hesitant to throw a flag when, in that scenario, they weren't set.
So last play of the half coming up right now.
Well, the thing is, obviously, whether it's the last play, Stoneham could do anything.
Anything they want. I was just going to say they can go in their playbook and throw it, run it. Anything, what do they think is going to work? Tran comes on the center. Bruno is the fullback right behind him. A timeout call by the Green Wave as they wanted to see how the Spartans would come out for the offensive lineup. Not showing much, really, than what they have been showing. So, Kevin, you're the coach. What do you run if you're in the Spartans?
I think that quarterback is pretty active, but I think maybe get something to the outside, maybe try to stretch the field. I mean, the Green Wave defense seems to have pretty good side-to-side pursuit. The few minutes that I've watched here, looks like they've actually had more success passing. So I would probably go to the air try to fake the run, maybe do a little play action to get Green Wave to bite on that, and then try to go to the air.
What about you, Dana? What are you going to call if you're the Stoneham?
I'm going to go with what we saw earlier in the first quarter with them having really success up the middle.
Right.
With the running back, with Tran holding the ball, does that little pause for a second, lets his blockers get out in front, and they're going to do a tush push.
That's what I'm thinking. That Tran, I'm thinking he might do a naked bootleg, just kind of fake the dive and just roll. But we will see what happens. And both teams now sending their 11 best out in the field. Big play here. 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. The Spartans up on the line of scrimmage. The Green Wave defending their goal. Tran under center. Gilmartin in motion. They pitch to Gilmartin.
Oh,
Gilmartin's going to get around the end.
Yep, he's in.
And he's in for the touchdown. Honest to God, I thought I saw motion on the left side, but Gilmartin will get credit for the touchdown.
Kevin Gilmartin.
And that'll make it a 14-12 game with the conversion pending. Here comes the replay. They pitch, and they're just able to seal the end. Did a good job. Pease had one shot at him. And they are on the board with 0-0-0 on the clock here. And they'll go for the 2 to try to tie up the game. Same guys in the backfield. Bruno right behind the quarterback. Gilmartin on the right side. Kilty on the left side. Tran, it's the inside reverse. Now Kilty trying to get around the end. And he's going to walk it in with the 2-point conversion to tie it up.
Yeah.
What a first half.
Nice play there by the Stoneham there.
It really is.
Well, and it's really hard for the defense to see what the offense is doing back there because it's so condensed back there. Everyone's bunched up.
So the Green Wave taking advantage of 3 fumbles, but right then, Stoneham taking advantage of the interception and moving it downfield.
Sure, what a swing right there. It's a good 14-point swing.
So they tie it up 14-14, an exciting first half of football. And, both of these teams deserve to be here, and they're showing why. They're going to go into their halftime locker rooms, talk about it for a few minutes. We're going to take a break here in the press booth and be back. We're going to catch our breath. We'll be back with more Green Wave football action in the second half in just a few minutes.
Fans, may I direct your attention to the 40-45 line on the Abington sideline. I want to introduce the Letterman jacket winners for this evening. First up, we have Evangeline McCleary, Ava Williamson, Brenna O'Brien, Nicholas Harris, Savannah Erickson, Cameron Cooper, Riley Agnew. Next up we have Grabiella Trabuco, Jonathan Sharp Hunt, Michael Riley, John McGrath, Ava Healy, Maeve Duquette, Ella Williamson, Steve Wojo, Ryan Simonetti, Callie Pino, AJ Nash, Madison Murphy, Alex Mullen, Hope Montgomery, Sarah Matos, Emma Maley, Aiden McQuillan, Avery McCann, Nathan Ludlum, Tegan Kelly, Bodie Johnson, Sophia Flanagan, Nate Duggan, Cullen Crocker, Mallory Brink, and Emily Augusta. Fans, a round of applause for this year's Varsity Letterman Jacket winners. Congratulations, students. Ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, the Abington High School Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Abington High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Tim Leonelli.
All right, we are back for second half action here in the Division 6 round of 16, the Sweet 16 they call it, here at Abington's Memorial Field. The Spartans will be kicking off to the Green Wave right to left with a 14-14 halftime. What an exciting first half of football. Let's hope the Green Wave can capitalize and keep their momentum going here in the third quarter. We'll see how the Spartans decide to kick off. Do they go deep to Paulding or line drive? They do a line drive. It's going to roll right to Naz at the 18-yard line. Naz up over the 20. Naz going to get spun around and, up to the 30.
And drop to the 31-yard line. Green Wave will take over there.
Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action with Kevin, Ian, and Dave.
Stoneham did a nice job of keeping their discipline there and keeping their lanes and kind of collapsing down on Naz, so he really had nowhere to go.
24 minutes left to go here in this game. And it's all tied up. It's basically a whole new game here in the second half with the tie score. Riley under center. Give right side. Looks like Salamini. Salamini with a nice bit of running. Sorry, that's
The other one.
Simonetti.
Simonetti.
Number 3. Salamini's 2.
I've been gone for 2 weeks, so I knew you were wrong, but I was like, so he got about 6 on that almost.
Nice
5 or
blocking
6.
on the right side of the offensive line there.
That's a nice job. Nice chunk on the first down. That's exactly what we're looking for coming out here. I hope, Green Wave can make a statement, get a nice 6-minute, 7-minute drive, get a touchdown here and get the lead.
A.J. Nash in the backfield. 2 wings for the Green Wave with Maxwell out wide. Riley, man in motion. They give to Nash up the middle.
Nothing going there.
Nash dives forward to pick up
about 2.
Yep. Gets up to the 40.
So he's going to make it 2nd and 2 here for the Green Wave.
Or third and 2.
Rather. 3rd and 2.
Want to thank Dana Maxwell for filling in the first half. Did a heck of a job. Brought a lot of good luck to the Green Wave, Kevin.
I know. As soon as I came, it went downhill.
I didn't say it.
Although I wasn't here last week, Sean, so I don't know if that was you or me. It kept being, you being there or me being gone. So
I have a memory of a goldfish. I don't remember what happened last week. 3rd and 2. Abington comes out with the I backfield now, with Simonetti lined up behind Nash. Riley gives to Simonetti, trying to get over the right side. Gets the first. Looks like he gets the first. So the scrum pushes it up to the 40.
Did get the first.
4.
Both of them have that. They need to get to the 48, need to get to the 47. So that's exactly what you want. The chain's moving on that first drive out of the half.
You're off by 5 yards, but I know what you meant. We're at the 44.
44.
Yeah. 1st and 10.
Well, I was looking at the 42, yeah.
Come on, Kev. Get your groove back here. Let's go. We need the folks at home. I had a couple of texts earlier, like they're missing the touchdown man Muskegon, so hoping the Green Wave can set you up here.
Okay. I need a couple.
Again, the I backfield. Riley under center. Salamini gets the pitch, trying to go on the left side. Nice block by Nash. Salamini, just nice job of just kind of shifting gears. Got hit in the backfield, spun around. And instead of a loss of 2, he picks up about 3.
3 there. That's a nice play by Salamini. You're right, Sean. That's a good 4-yard difference there.
2nd and 7. Abington just wants to keep this ball moving left to right.
I think they're trying to be disciplined, trying to really kind of take over what they're trying to do is take over the trenches here, Sean, just really do power football, much like they did against Rockland when they were really successful.
2nd down. Again, the I backfield. Riley gives again to the I back. It's going to be hit, though, at the line of scrimmage. Really no gain on the play. Bring up a 3rd down for Abington.
Salamini with just a yard pickup makes it 3rd and 7. Well, they gave him no pickup on that.
No. 3rd and 7 for Abington. Riley gets the call.
Puts the Green Wave in a passing situation here. It looked like the Green Wave had a little bit of groove going with these shorter routes, Sean.
And you got Riley at the risk of running, too. So you get Pease out wide to the far side, Maxwell out wide to the near side with slots on each side. Riley rolls to his right, looking for the out pattern, and connects. Nice job by Kingston Maxwell.
What a catch.
Diving for that. Lost his footing as he made the turn, but was able to vault back towards the ball and got a crucial first down there at the 43.
Needed 7, you got 9. Great job of keeping the chains moving there.
Kingston Maxwell.
And that play is almost impossible to defend because you're coming back to the ball as the receiver. There's no way that the defender is going to be able to get in front of you there.
1st and 10 Abington now in Spartan territory. A.J. Nash lines up right behind Riley. They give a quick dive at Simonetti. Simonetti left side, jukes it outside and picks up about 5 of the play, maybe 4.
Nice little cut there, a little jump step to get outside to get to his lane. Picking up a good 4.5 there for Simonetti. Nice job by number 3.
2nd and 6. Rick
Already
Collins
taking 4 minutes off the clock here, Sean, which is important.
Rick Collins from Abington News is up here in the press box with us. You can follow him on Twitter and Facebook and Thread.
Fair and Balanced is their logo.
Riley under center now. Puts a man in motion. They pitch to Simonetti. Student body right. Good defense by the Spartans, but Simonetti gets it gets it up to the line of scrimmage. Really not much of a pickup there for that play.
Well, once again, he made, something that should have been a loss. He at least got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Spartan defense did a good job of stringing that out for really no gain to bring up 3rd down. And
tough little run at number 3 for the Green Wave.
3rd down and 5 for the Green Wave.
3rd and 6 for Abington.
So, Sean, you think it's 4 down territory here, like inside the 40? Probably.
I do. They send out Connor Pease out wide to the far side. Maxwell on the near side. Single coverage with the slot again in each side. Now they stack it up on the left side by putting Salamini in motion. Riley rolls. Oh, big block. Riley turns, throws the out pad and connects for the first down. And going to be stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock. That was
Simonetti?
That was
Salamini.
Salamini on the reception, number 2.
Is that 2?
Yep.
It is number 2.
Nice play. Nice throw again by Riley. He's hot tonight.
Does a nice job at kind of having Pease clear that left side out.
Watch this block.
Pease kind of goes out there, and then he's out there as well, and then he kind of clears out, bringing the defender with him, which opens up that spot underneath for Salamini. Nice job, nice route.
Yeah, Pease got a little free down the sideline when his defender fell down. A nice block by A.J. Nash to give Riley that extra time.
But what happened was that defender, that was responsible for that area had to go with Pease, so it kind of put him against when they're doing his own. 1st
and 10 at the 32 of the Spartans. Riley down in a shotgun formation. Abington look like they're going to go to the air again. No, they fake it. It's going to be Riley keeping the ball right up the middle. Riley inside the 25-yard line.
Down.
And wait a minute, they're saying it's a loose ball.
He's down.
Waiting for a signal.
Oh,
they're saying it's a fumble and a turnover inside the 25.
He was on top of the pile.
We'll see. There's a big scrum over there. I don't know if a replay could even show you that. But we are going to try. A design quarterback keep, and he's down.
And he
looked like his knees were down.
Down, jeez.
Wow. Tough break there for the Green Wave. We've seen a lot of fumbles thus far in the game. And they mark it now at the 23-yard line. Kevin is furious.
Yeah, that's baloney. I mean, he was on top of the pile, and it clearly came out afterwards.
So now the Spartans with the ball. Put a man in motion. They go underneath, though, to Kilty. Kilty right side. Kilty breaks away. Kilty going down the sideline. 40 tries to juke it back inside Riley. And here comes good touchdown saving tackle there by, it looks like that was Salamini, number 2. Big run by Kilty. That's what they have been hoping for all game. That's the first big run of the night for the Spartans. Trying to turn the mojo here with the ball at the 26 now.
Well, Green Wave's got to settle down, and
is the replay.
Yeah, he was gone, and Riley. The one thing Riley did do, he was able to kind of slow him down, make a move there. Didn't make the tackle, but gave an opportunity for Salamini to pick him up there.
Good hustle by Salamini. 1st and 10. Tran on the center. Keeps it. Goes up the middle, puts his head down, literally. Dives forward to pick up 3 or 4. Ball down to about the 23-yard line here, coming close to the 5-minute mark in the third quarter. 14-14 tie game here in the third quarter.
2nd down and 7 for the Spartans.
Ooh, baby. Out come the Spartans from the huddle. Bruno looks like he's limping as the fullback there. Tran.
Hand it off somewhere.
Yep, 32's got it. And gets it up to about the 20-yard
line. Now you blow the
line.
whistle. I mean, I don't understand when Riley's on top of a pile why you don't blow the whistle.
Posey on the carry, number 32.
3rd and 5.
Posey on the carry for the Spartans.
It's quite chilly out there.
It certainly is. Luckily, there's no breeze, or it would be a lot colder. Everyone bundled up in the bleachers.
4 for the Spartans.
3rd and 4 for the Spartans now at the 20-yard line. They put Kilty in motion. It is motion by Abington, or an encroachment. Let's see. Were they drawn off, or was it offsides on Abington? They're talking it over at the line of scrimmage. It'd be enough for a first down if it's a penalty against Abington, and looks like they are going to say it's a 5-yard penalty. Abington coaches are furious right now. They're out on the field saying that there was movement from the Spartans. So we await with 4:05 and rolling here. They're coming out now 1st and 10 at the, the 15. Tran going to keep it. No, he gives it to Kilty.
gone.
So Kilty inside the 5.
There's a hole down there, too, at the end zone.
15-yard run for Kilty.
Sean Kilty on the touchdown run for the Spartans.
And the Spartans are going to take the lead here in the third quarter. With 3:48 to go, they'll line up likely for the 2. Here's the replay of that. See Kilty going in motion. They hand it off, and he gets around the side.
Number 10, 21 out there on the corner, just totally turned around the Abington guy, right in front of the ref.
So we'll see if they go with the rush or the pass for the 2-point conversion attempt. Abington stopped them on their first attempt early in the game. Tran under center. Tosses it to Kilty. Kilty going over the right guard area, and he's going to be just in. He made it. So that puts 8 on the board, makes it a 22-8 game right now. Sorry, 22-14 game. With 3:48 left to go here in the third, and the Spartans will kick off to the Green Wave. So tough turnover.
Yeah, I mean,
for the Green
2
Wave.
turnover touchdowns, and that's, just can't have it.
And that's how Abington really got on the board, too, with the turnovers early in the first half. Quick message for Comcast and Xfinity subscribers. The 3 local channels that feature Abington's public, education, and government content on channels 13, 14, and 15. Again, this is for Comcast and Xfinity. Those channels 13, 14, and 15 are going to be changed and moved down the dial effective on December 5th. The new channels will be 6, 8, and 9. So Comcast and Xfinity subscribers should be receiving correspondence about this channel realignment. Verizon subscribers will not be affected by this change. But Comcast will see channels 13, 14, and 15 be shifted to 6, 8, and 9 as of December 5th. 3:48 on the clock, and they teed up on the 40-yard line.
Well, the Abington needs a big play. They need to get the momentum back here, Sean.
Christian Paolini will be kicking off. Naz Paulding back at the 15-yard line. The deep man for Abington. We'll see if Paolini kicks it deep or not. And it's a line drive kick, going to bounce at the 20, right into Naz's hands at the 15. Naz over the 20 gets hit and taken down right at the 25-yard line. And Green Wave will come out. 1st and 10.
Well, long field. Stoneham's, getting through the line there and not allowing a big return there by Naz.
So, Abington is 75 yards away from their next touchdown.
John tying it up. And, I liked everything they were doing, Sean. They just need to stay away from and both drives I've seen. They have nice, long, sustained drives. Yep. You just need to finish them.
So true. Here come the Green Wave. Maxwell out wide to the near side. AJ and Solimini in the backfield. Looking to throw is Riley. Riley's rolling, looking downfield. Tries to get away from one man, still on his feet. Cuts it back up, and then finally going to be taken down. It'll be
little hit there.
There's a flag down.
Should be a late hit.
Not sure what the penalty. It looks like it might be. Yeah, it's against.
It's against them.
Spartans. I don't know if there was a face mask. It's a 2-yard pickup. It is. They face mask, and they grab Riley's face mask. So a 15-yard penalty is going to move the ball for the Green Wave.
Looks like he's looking to go the wrong direction there. Thank God it's...
So they're going to mark off the 15 yards with 3.5 minutes.
Brings it up to the 42.
1st and 10 for Abington.
Big helper for the Green Wave.
Not many penalties here in this game. 2 very disciplined teams. Riley back into the huddle with the play selection from the sideline. They break it out. Maxwell out wide to the far side. Pease is in the near side tight end with Solimini on his wing. The ball's on the ground. Riley picks it up and just scrums it forward.
Gets about a yard.
Yep. It's chilly out there on the field. We were talking earlier. It's like it was a hard frost last night.
Well, the field, as it cools down too, that dew that you've had because of the moisture in the air this time of year, what happens is it just forms like watery surface, and especially now as it gets cooler, it's pretty slick out there. Of course, it's that way for both teams.
Yeah, it's 36 degrees right now out there in the Memorial Field. Thursday night playoff game here in 2023. Second, and we'll call it 9. They spread it out again. Pease out wide to the far side. Kingston, Maxwell to the near side.
2-minute motion.
Yep, good timeout call there.
2-minute motion. You can't have that.
Yeah, unless they both stop before the snap.
Which was not probably going to happen, and that's why the coach called the timeout.
That's right. Didn't want to give up the 5-yard penalty.
Didn't want to have a 2nd and 14.
So it'll be the first of the 3 timeouts. They will talk about it on the sidelines before they come back with the 2nd and 9 play. Want to congratulate again Coach Jim Kelleher in his 50th year here as the head coach of Abington High School. It's going to be up to what? How many wins now? 310? Yeah, I got it at home. I don't know the exact
he's
number.
He's probably one of the 3rd or 4th most winningest coaches in high school.
Over 500 games, over 300 wins.
A lot of accolades for Coach Kel.
Quite a career, and hopefully we can keep these playoff hopes alive, but also invite you all to be there for Thanksgiving for which would be a nice, I'm sure it's going to be a nice event with his family there and all the alumni from years gone by. Win or lose would be a great crowd. Coach
Bob, the former coach of Whitman Hanson, will be there. Former Bob Bancroft, who was coach of Whitman Hanson and a teammate of Coach Kelleher back in high school.
That's right. Also a Hall of Fame member, Bob Bancroft, and Jim Kelleher will soon be a member of the Abington High School Athletic Hall of Fame. All right, here comes Abington now. 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line. Riley under center, looking to throw. Riley looking right down the middle of the field, connects with Connor Pease for a first down inside the 45 down to the 43-yard line. The
nice
big tight
bullet.
end.
Nice bullet by Riley. Nice job.
Great job by the offensive line, though, too, giving Riley protection to set up in the pocket. And Pease just turns around and puts those bear claws in the air, and Riley hit him right between the palms. Nice job by Connor. 1st and 10. They move the ball down into Spartan territory with under 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Out come the Green Wave breaking their huddle. Nash and Simonetti in the backfield. They give this Simonetti. Simonetti trying to get around. Gets by a man, dives forward, pick up 2 or 3 on the play. Good kind of pursuit coming in from the end.
Yeah, they were able to collapse down from that backfield pretty quickly. Sean, that's why I wonder, kind of if you do a little play action pass where they bite on that. They seem to really kind of come up for that defensive help pretty quickly.
Romanowski, number 9, got dinged on that one and wanted to come out of the game, and his coaches waved him back in. He's up there in the line of scrimmage as the far side defensive end. Here comes Abington with 2nd down and 8. Pease goes in motion. They give Solomini left side. Solomini moving hole inside of the 35. Gets tripped up, but he gets the first down.
Nice big block over there. They went big over there, bringing, you saw them bring Pease in motion and kind of settle down over there for the tight end, and then they had the wing back, and they just cleared out that left side, created a huge lane there for Solomini, number 2.
They went right at Romanowski's end there. 45 seconds to go and rolling here in the 3rd.
Well, if you're not going to take him out and he's dinged up, you might as well just go right at him, Sean.
1st and 10.
And that's what they're doing. They're lining up on that same side.
Pease is the left side. Tight end now, he moves to the right side in motion. There they come the opposite way.
Another lane.
Simonetti gets it up to the 30-yard line, picks up about 2.
Yeah, that was a nice job. By 44, was it that made the tackle there?
And 44 is Tommy Ciula.
28, they say, made the tackle.
28 is Gil Martin.
Gil Martin did a nice job coming up and filling that hole. That's the end of the 3rd quarter here very quickly.
Yeah, Abington, this is just their 2nd possession, and Spartans only had 1 possession in the 3rd quarter, which resulted in their touchdown. Ooh, baby. So we come down to a crucial final 12 minutes with a 22-14 lead by the Spartans. Took them an hour and a half to get down here on the bus ride from the North Shore of Boston. Coming down to visit the beautiful South Shore. Much more beautiful than places like Stamford or Cincinnati, things like that. We'll see what this 4th quarter can bring to us.
The Green Wave seems to, bounce back nice and coming up with a nice big drive. You almost have to score here, Sean, because, you're down by a touchdown here. So, if the clock is not your friend when you're down by a score. But if you score here, you get a good defensive stand, then you've got the power. If you've got the ball, you've got the power of the game here.
And a reminder, if you're listening live, you got to turn your clocks back on this Sunday morning. It's daylight savings time.
Is this the last year?
There's a legislation being filed.
I thought that this was the last year. I thought that already passed.
I don't know. I don't think it's passed.
It should.
I just happened to be reading an update from Senator Keenan today, and we'll see where it goes. 2nd down and 8 at the Spartan 30-yard line. 12 minutes left in the game. Out come the Green Wave to the line of scrimmage. They send Simonetti out wide to the near side. Maxwell to the far side. Riley in shotgun. They give to AJ. AJ Nash, right side. Gets tied up at the line of scrimmage. Good defensive rush there by the Spartans. Brings up 3rd and long for Abington. Definitely 4-down territory here, Kev.
No, absolutely. You're, obviously you're at the 30-yard line, but the Green Wave needs to score here. Woo. In some capacity.
Preferably 8.
Preferably 8 points and tie the ball game up is right.
Riley setting up his offense, making sure everyone's in the right place here. In the shotgun, they have a blitz coming at him. Riley's going to throw. Pressure. Steps up now, puts it up in the air. And it's caught by, Bees. I know what you were thinking, Kev.
Well, I thought that guy was going to cut the route, and thank God he didn't.
Riley reacting to the blitz and then comes up and throws it, and Pease makes a great grab down near his shin.
I thought he threw the ball a little too high in the air there for that.
Watch the replay coming up. Pease is coming across the field from the right side tight end, just dragging. Riley lets it go, and he grabs it, and a good defensive play to prevent the first down, but it creates a 4th and 2 now at the 24-yard line. Huge play here for Abington and keep this drive alive. One man in the backfield is A.J. Nash. Simonetti and goes back to the backfield. Riley give up the middle. Dives forward. And he's going to be a yard short at the 24, right?
Yep.
Trying to, Simonetti says he's got the first.
No, he did not have it. He needed to get to the, the 23 or the 20. Yeah, the 23. He was at the 24-yard line.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10 the other way. The turnover on downs. Abington needs to come up with a quick defensive stand here. Here's a replay. Simonetti trying to get over the right side.
Yeah, number 9 was able to get in there and just slow him down.
There's a good effort by Simonetti trying to stretch that ball out. So here come the Spartans at their own 24. Keeper by Tran spun around at the line of scrimmage and goes down. Not much there. So, big 4th down stop there for the Spartans.
Well, the Green Wave really needs a quick turnover here, Sean.
They sure do.
Turnover on downs.
2nd down and 9 for the Spartans.
2nd and 9, says the velvety voice of Chris Nagel over the PA system. I want to thank him for always volunteering his time. And Bo Ryan, his spotter. Let's go Green Wave. 2nd and 9. Tran, give up the middle, quick hitter. And it's going to be pushed back, pick up about 3 or 4. They give him up to the 30-yard line.
Well, they give him a pretty healthy spot there.
Yeah, looks like there was Ty Baker on the carry, number 22. So it'll be 3rd and 5. The ball just inside the 30.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go to the air here, Sean.
Well, then I want to pick 6, Kev. That's what I'm looking for.
Anything. So we'll see what happens here. But, they had some success early in the first half with, in the air. See what they do here. Hopefully Green Wave is up for the challenge.
Sam Cerrito out wide to the far side, number 10. 3 men in the backfield again behind Tran. They put a man in motion. They pitch left side and flag down. It's going to be a motion. Going to put him back 5 yards. So that's a good break for the Green Wave. Instead of 3rd and 5, it'll be 3rd and 10.
Now that definitely makes it more of a passing situation. Whew.
Pins and needles up here, Kev.
I know it. Back to the 25-ish, almost 24.
So 3rd and a long 10. They got to get it over the 30. They got to get to the 35 for the first. Green Wave D. Tran under center, literally. In motion goes Kilty.
He moves his head.
And
He moves his head. And I think sometimes the defense reacts to that. Like he kind of does a bob. The quarterback does. The quarterback, Tran, does.
And Coach Riley, I think, is saying the same thing. I saw that on the game against Burlington, where
He moves his head. He moves his head forward.
And that's what
He says. Coach Riley did the same thing.
Yep. He said if you got a man in motion and the quarterback goes and makes a move, that's 2 men in motion. That's illegal procedure. And I think he's 100% right. And I think, Kevin, you're also correct.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's where you saw Abington jump on that.
Yeah. The quarterback, you can't make a motion as if you're starting. Like a center can't flinch the ball or anything, and neither can a quarterback.
Well, especially forward. That's the thing, because it's a forward motion. So if the defense sees out of the corner of eye something coming forward, and they're going to jump on that.
And, Ed Riley was a quarterback when he played here in high school. And so he knows the position pretty well.
Ed Riley's never gotten that low in his whole life as this quarterback from Stoneham.
But his son, Jack Riley, who's a freshman quarterback, does get it very low.
No,
All right, 3rd and 10, and we go back to it again. Tight formation for the Spartans. Kilty in motion, looking to throw is
Hold.
Tran puts it outside, gets the first down at the 35.
The head ref is right there, and Duggan is getting completely held the whole way up. Oof.
Well executed, unbelievable. They get the first there in the 3rd and long. And now 1st and 10. Checking in for the Green Wave right now is Connor O'Donnell, number 52. First down now at the 36-yard line. 9 minutes and change to go. Tran gives to Kilty up the middle. Kilty gets hit hard by LeBlanc. And then O'Donnell takes him down to the ground. Picks up about 3. 2nd down and 7 at the Spartan 39-yard line. Abington needs to put a stop to this.
They do.
Either get a fumble recovery or force a punt so they get the ball back to have a chance to tie up this game.
They got to do something. They got to get the ball back. 8:36 to go. I mean, we could have an overtime situation. That's all right. Got to get the ball back and score.
Tran called in the cadence. Again, the tight formation. They pitch it. They flick it, really, number 28. And he spins around. Going to be short of the first. That was a run by Gil Martin.
3rd and 3.
I'd like to see a loss on the play here, or, of course, a fumble recovery is what we really like to see, but I don't know if we're out of those. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Greenway football playoff action here in the 2023 season. This is the number 2 ranked Green Wave against the number 15 ranked Stoneham Spartans, but you almost can't look at the rankings because every league, every schedule is different. That's right. But it does tell you, who's the home field advantage. Here we go now, 3rd down. Spartans go Martin in motion. They come back the other way. And
doesn't get it.
He's going to be stopped.
By a yard short.
Yeah, he's going to be stopped right at 45. Ball's on the ground. He's on the line at the 45. That's this near guy's giving him 45 and a half. Far guy's giving him a little less. It's definitely short.
But he stepped back, yeah. So he almost makes it a full yard.
Okay.
It's going to be 4th down in the yard.
4th and less than 1 maybe at the 45-yard line. Green Wave putting in some bulk now. They got McSherry coming out there. Tommy Muniz coming out there.
This is where, you might go outside, Sean, and spring it outside. You got to be careful.
Or does Tran just keep it and just try to push right up the middle?
That's probably what they're going to do. That's what they're doing. They're going tight with all 11.
Tran under center. For man in motion, they hand it off. They give to Kilty. He gets through and gets the first down. Picks up about 4 on the play. They'll stop the clock as they move the stakes with 6:46 to go. So, the Stoneham Spartans keep their drive alive here, right at midfield. Here's a replay. You'll see Kilty coming from the far side wing, just coming in motion.
Yeah, just power. I mean, he only got like 4 yards. It broke through. Nice tackle there by Simonetti, or Salamini rather, a little late.
So,
under 6.5 minutes here, so this is the problem. Green Wave got 2 timeouts.
Spartans come up to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Posey, the near side wing. Kilty, the far side wing. Posey goes in motion. They pitch to Posey, trying to go on the left side. Sticks it under. He's going to be hit and going to be taken down. Nice defensive play led by Aiden McClellan.
Good team effort because both Pease and Duggan got kind of kicked out there, created a lane, but the pursuit from underneath from the Green Wave was good enough to keep it for no gain.
Thought there might be a loss in the play, but they give him no gain. 2nd and 10. Mike O'Reilly getting a breather now. LeBlanc going in at safety. And Tran gets the play selection from the sidelines. We come down to 5.5 minutes to go here.
That's the thing. I mean, they keep this ball on the ground. They can just rip off time, Sean. You need to get the ball back.
They give up the middle. Kilty, he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, though. Nice job again by the Green Wave D. It looked like that was number 22 who first got to him first, Aiden McClellan. Give him a gain of 1, 3rd and a long 9 now. Riley checks back in. Ooh, baby. Green Wave got a hold of him here in 3rd and 4th. As the clock now ticks down to the 5-minute mark and rolling. Want to thank our crack staff. Look at the graphics they put on this now. They got instant replay.
Look for the little rollout pass, Sean, here with a 3rd and 9. He seems to like to roll out to the left side.
Kilty on the far side, Giamatti on the near side wing. Looking to throw. Drop back. He's going to be hit. Take it down. Back at the 40-yard line. Duggan came in out of nowhere from the far side corner. And a sack.
They've tried that blitz a couple of times tonight, Sean. Finally worked. A couple of times they got burned there once, but tonight that was on the big play when they needed it most with 4:25 to go.
Watch Duggan coming from the far side. He's blitzing right off the edge. Gets off a block and just takes down Tran.
Untouched on that right-hand side.
So ball marked at the 41-yard line.
Green Wave got back deep for the Green Wave.
Not a strong
AJ
punting
Nash.
team. Not a strong punting team.
Salamini back deep for the Green Wave.
The punt snaps were high in earlier games that I watched. Good one there. Punt high
short
and
kick.
Short.
Short. Stay away.
AJ going to catch it and be taken down. I almost wanted to have a fair catch there.
I know. I would have preferred that.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't going to go anywhere. But, we did stop the bounce, and yards are important there, Sean.
True.
Green Wave has good field position here at the 43.
First punt of the game.
They can tie it. They can't win it with this drive.
3:44 on the clock. Abington with the
2
ball
timeouts.
at their own 43.
Got plenty of time to run the ball.
Yep. Woo, baby. It says 3:40 on your screen, but I can tell you that's unofficial. On the scoreboard clock, it's 3:44.
It's close.
It is. Always is. 1st and 10 for Abington. Coming out of the huddle is Simonetti in the I backfield behind A.J. Nash, the senior fullback. Riley gives to Simonetti the right side. Simonetti still on his feet. Simonetti
push. He goes.
Simonetti almost broke away there.
A good 11-yard pickup by Simonetti.
Woo! One more man, he was gone.
Well, this is what you hope, right, Sean? As the game goes on, the other team gets a little bit tired, and you're able to all of a sudden something that didn't work all night begins to work. Simonetti with a nice run right over the middle there.
Oof, do that again.
Right-hand side of the Green Wave line.
Don't give him a second shot at that one. 1st and 10. Late substitution here by Stoneham. 1st and 10 at the 47. Give right side Simonetti.
Nothing doing there.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He dives forward.
Gets about 3.
Oh, the ball's on
He's
the ground
down.
again.
He's claiming down. He's saying down.
Yep.
I mean,
2nd down. Isn't it second?
Second down.
Why is
it should be 2nd down?
3rd, yeah. It is second
should be
down.
2nd.
Here he is. He changed it to 2nd down. Ball is just outside the 45 now. 2nd and about 8. On a long 7.
come under 3 minutes. Green Wave's got to get moving here.
Maxwell wide to the near side. Salamini, the right side wing. Looking to throw is Riley. Got some pressure. Rolling. Riley puts it up in the air, and it's going to be complete at the 23-yard line to Maxwell.
Gets out of bounds.
Wow, big completion there. Riley again with a great pass, and Maxwell doing the honors on the receiving end of the ball.
Got some good blocking, a little help there from on behind. The guy was in pursuit of Riley.
Here's the
you can see the blocking there by, I think it was Salamini. Simonelli, rather.
Make sure he gets the feet in, puts the ball at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 with 2:20 and rolling. Ooh, baby. A.J. Nash lines up in the backfield as the fullback. Riley under center. Puts Simonetti in motion. He gives to Nash up the middle. Nash dives forward inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. 2nd down for Abington. Coming down to exactly 2 minutes as of now. Trailing by 8, and could come down to a crucial point after.
2 point after, and then it would be overtime, too, at that point. So
ball marked at the 18 with 2nd and 7. Riley under center. Timeout called by Stoneham. Saw something they didn't like. Woo.
Timeout, Stoneham. That's their 2nd timeout of the half.
Well,
the original line of scrimmage was the 21. The ball now at the 18-yard line will make it 2nd and 7 for the Green Wave.
Well, more importantly, the Green Wave have a minute 41 to get to 6 points and then do a PAT. So, and they got, I believe, 2 timeouts here.
Hey, if you're listening and you're in the Abington area, listening live, this Saturday at the Abington Food Pantry on Plymouth Street, right next to the St. Bridget's Church, the Boy Scouts will be collecting. The Boy Scouts will be collecting your donations to Food Pantry, non-perishable food, or household things like anything from napkins to paper plates to paper towels to toothpaste, between 11 and 1 at the Food Pantry located in the rear parking lot of St. Bridget's Church.
And November 17th and November 18th is the outreach program, which does a food packaging event every year. A lot of very Abington-centric group is doing that down Jeff Stone. We decided rather than doing it at the high school, we're going to be doing it in Pembroke this year. So you can go onto their website, the outreach program, for information, but you can sign up to do a 2-hour shift, and we're going to do over 200,000 meals during that weekend.
It's unbelievable. It's a great deal to do. All right, ball's at the 18-yard line. Abington crowd is lit up right now. They're getting loud. 2nd down and 7. Maxwell out wide to the far side, single coverage. Riley in shotgun with Nash standing to his right. Puts Simonetti in motion. Riley to roll and throw. Riley's got some real estate. Riley's trying to get around the corner, turns the corner. Riley inside the 15, steps out of bounds inside the 10. Let's see where they mock him out.
I think he's going to be right at the 10, so it's going to be a 1st down.
Michael Riley on the carry for the Green Wave, run out of bounds.
I think it is being marked as a 1st down.
Right at the 10, it's a 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 10 with 1:34 to go. Great job by Riley, reading that he could make the corner, but then also getting out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Burst of speed by Riley. Thank God the Russell family has some wheels, because the Riley family didn't give it to him at all.
That would never, Eddie could never take credit for that.
No.
Although he probably does.
It's first and 10, right outside the 10. Okay.
So you could get a 1st down, probably at the 6-inch line.
1:34 to go. Maxwell out wide to the far side, near side, Simonetti, the eye back behind Nash. Riley gives to Simonetti right side. He's got a hole. And he's got a nice tackle, and he's going to be brought down, though, down at about the 7-yard line. Who's that? Number 7 got to him first. That was Logan Tran.
So Green Wave has plenty of time because you're only going to really have 3 plays left, right? So you got 2 timeouts. So you don't need to call a timeout here, even though there's only 1:15 to go.
I just want to call a timeout so I can catch my breath here. 2nd down.
2nd down and 7.
Essentially 2nd and goal, really, right? I mean, they can get technically a
first down
at the half-yard line. In the backfield is Nash with Salamini offset to his right. They move Connor Pease over to the left side. Riley, ball's on the ground.
It's going to be a
flag.
It's going to be this motion. The ball stayed there. That's the best scenario for the Green Wave because
stops the clock.
There was no snap.
Who moved?
The Green Wave, the whole team moved except for the center.
So 51 seconds on the clock.
So essentially, even though the center probably didn't snap it, John, it's everybody else gets the penalty.
Yeah. Ball's on the 13-yard line now.
It's not something you want happen, but it's, thank God it wasn't a turnover.
2nd and 13. 2nd and 12 and a half from the 13. Clock is now rolling, under 50 seconds. What a game. Nash again in the backfield with Solomini to his right. Looking to throw is Riley. Riley fading back, looking in the corner for Pease. Putting up in the air for Pease, and just out of beyond him. We fall incomplete. Stop the clock at 34 seconds. Bring up 3rd down.
Little air under that. But that's a good pass, good thought.
Yeah, I like that look.
He was wide open.
Oh, goodness. Hope you're all enjoying this game here as much as we are.
You can only hope to contain number 87, Sean. You can't cover him.
Yeah. Why not go for him again? You never know. Pease lines up now on the near side, which is the wide side of the field. He's got single coverage. Shotgun for Riley. Riley looking to throw. He's going to the far side corner, looking for Maxwell. Just overthrown, a diving attempt by the wide receiver Kingston Maxwell, and it brings up what potentially
4th and 12.
The last play of the game for Abington here.
4th and goal. Essentially, it's your season.
Yeah, got to get it in the end zone.
You need a miracle. Miracle on turf tonight, Sean.
That's right.
Miracle on grass.
Ooh, baby.
Do you believe it?
Riley gets the play selection from the sideline. 28 seconds to go. Green Wave trailing by 8. 4th and goal, essentially, from the 13-yard line. Wideouts to each side. Pease on the near side. Max on the far side, and a timeout being called by Abington. I think they wanted to see what the lineup was going to be. They had double coverage on Pease on the near side.
Well, that's all right. If you have double coverage, that means there's coverage. Somebody else has got to be open.
That's right. You put a slant from the slot.
Exactly. So who do you have there?
They call it timeout just to make us all sweat it out a little bit more. Want to thank Dave upstairs and Ian.
Dave does a great job. Ian and Kevin Tachi all do a great job here. Very thankful for all their efforts the whole season and all the different sports. You've got cross country. You've got volleyball. You've got soccer, of course, right?
We've had a good fortune to both the girls and boys soccer going to the playoffs. Golf already went through their playoffs, did a great job.
We hosted the championship at South Shore Country Club where I work a week ago Wednesday. I left before the results, but...
All right, Green Wave sports fans. Fox 25 camera is down in the near side of the end zone. Abington is 13 yards away from the end zone. The junior quarterback, Michael Riley, goes back to his huddle. Stoneham defense. Going to put double coverage on Pease. On the near side, the blank is the slot. 2 wideouts to the right side. Riley looking at the coverage. In the shotgun, they put Pease in motion. 2 men go with him. Looking to throw is Riley. Riley's flushed out of the pocket. Roland's going to put it up in the air. Puts it up for grabs in the back of the end zone. And it is...
No catch. Stoneham's ball.
It is caught in the end zone by Stoneham after the tip. So it'll be Stoneham's ball.
Tough break for the Green Wave.
20-yard line. Oh, what a game. Tough break. And with 17 seconds left, Stoneham can just kneel down on it.
The result of the play was a touchback. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct
against Stoneham on sportsmanlike conduct because he just tossed the ball halfway down the field. So they're moving back to the 10, but it's really a meaningless penalty because Stoneham just has to snap it and kneel down. But you got to be proud of the Green Wave for the way they fought from the start to the finish of this game.
Right, it was a great game. It's unfortunate the couple turnovers just really was the downfall tonight, Sean.
Green Wave laid it all out there, and we'll watch for the kneel down by Tran and company.
And that'll be it.
Abington calls timeout. They're going to make him earn it here.
Timeout Abington, that's the 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Well, this probably, I don't know who Abington will play next week, but you go into a different bracket, right? So you'll have to.
You have to stay tuned. They're going to announce everything after.
This could be the senior player's last game, correct, at home?
Yes. Most likely, I believe, yes, because we have a home game. Whoever we play, if they didn't have a home game, then we would likely go to their away field. But that'll all be announced on Sunday after the Friday, Saturday games.
This team is it's really gelled well. I mean, compared to such growth from last year, Sean, to this year, I think it's just a step in the right direction for this team. A lot of juniors, obviously we've got led by a few seniors, AJ Nash and Pease, and of course the other captain for the Green Wave.
They are stacked. Wojciechowski.
Alex Mullen, number 54,
Mullen,
and Connor O'Donnell.
Green Wave is stacked coming up. I mean, and that's not an overstatement. They've got a huge freshman class coming up, an 8th grade class. The junior class is talented. It's just a heartbreaking loss for the Green Wave here in front of a good crowd on a Thursday night. Stoneham did a great job of sticking to what they do best and, made a couple of good plays. Green Wave made some big plays to get on the board.
All right, I got to go.
Just ran out of time.
All right, Sean.
All right, Kevin, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Got to be proud of the Green Wave. So we will have a game next Friday night that'll be announced, and also then circle the date for Thanksgiving, which we'll be celebrating Jim Keller's end of his career at Thanksgiving Day in front of the Whitman Hanson and Abington crowd at Whitman Hanson's Field. Want to thank all of the fans who came here in the cold for this bitter game in more ways than one. I want to thank Kevin and Ian and Dave once again, and thank Kevin Whalen and also Dana Maxwell who filled in at the beginning of the game. I want to thank the team, the Abington Green Wave, all the seniors out there who are doing such a great job for us. Ryan Simonetti, Will LeBlanc, Nate Duggan, going down the list, Aiden McClellan, AJ Nash, Andrew Kerr, Connor O'Donnell, Alex Mullen, Steve Wojciechowski. Keep going down. Faraz Ahmed, Bodie Johnson, Connor Olandella, and Connor Pease. I hope I didn't miss anyone there. I think there's supposed to be 13 of them. Great leaders. And again, we still got a couple more games in this season. And really a lot to look forward to for this team. It's not a good taste in their mouths right now, but you can't say that they didn't put it all out there for their fans and their families. So we want to thank the Abington Green Wave and the entire coaching staff. I want to thank you again for tuning into Abington Cam. Hope you enjoyed this game. And we will be back for next week's postseason game. And we'll be back, of course, on Thanksgiving morning with a little bit of turkey and hot chocolate, I'm sure, right next to us in the press booth. So thanks for tuning in. The final score, once again, a heartbreaking loss in this playoff game. Stoneham 22, the Green Wave 14. Thanks for tuning in, Green Wave Nation. We'll see you next week.